Hey there, if you're new to the channel, you want to learn everything there is to know about living in New Smyrna Beach and surrounding areas, you come to the right place. My name is Matt Ecoff. I'm a local real estate expert. I'm joined by my beautiful wife, Rachel Ecoff, and we're here to share everything from the best neighborhoods to the hottest spots around town. Listen, we get phone calls, emails, text messages, Zoom invites every day from people just like you wanting to move to the beach. So whether you want to move in 2 days, 20 days, or 200 days, please don't hesitate to reach out. We'd love to help you move to the beach. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to get all notifications and updates about everything New Smyrna Beach and surrounding areas. Today we're at Oceana Beach Club, right behind me. It's an older complex, but let me tell you something. We are right off A1A South Atlantic Avenue. We are 1 block from Flagler Avenue. On the other side of us is Toni and Joe's and Krabby's and Ocean Deck and Breakers. You can see everything. We're going to be looking at a condo today that's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,000 square feet that has unbelievable ocean views. Also looks over Flagler Avenue and you can see everything. This is a hot spot, not only for people that live here, but also for people that want to invest and will have an investment property, but then have also a beach home. So you can own this place outright, or you can rent it out. The rental is around $300 a night that they get back for this thing. So it's a really, really good money that you can make for this unit. So this is a great investment opportunity, or a great place to live full time. If you want to retire, or you're done with the hustle and bustle and want to live somewhere that's active, that you can walk to everything, this is the spot. We're right on the ocean. You have your own boardwalk. We're on Atlantic Avenue. Again, we're 1 block from Flagler Avenue. And we got this great building that rents out phenomenal. So let's have fun. Let's look around. Let's explore this place. And if you have any questions, or you want to add any feedback, or you want to give us your pros or your cons, or you want us to compare or contrast against this place versus somewhere else, we'd love to hear your comments. We'd love to hear back if you want us to do anything or shoot any film that we haven't shot before. Please let us know. We love that kind of stuff. We'll give you a shout out on one of our videos. So anyway, let's take a look just real quick at the outside. Again, we're on South Atlantic Avenue. We're about 1 block from Flagler Avenue. You can see everything over on this side. From the unit, you're going to be able to see the ocean. You're going to be able to see Breakers, Toni and Joe's. But right here, we have our own beach entrance. This is a private road right here. So you can come, for people that will come down here, drop their stuff off, take it out to the beach, and then drive and leave. This is your entrance. One thing I will say about this place too, Oceana Beach Club, it is super, super safe. There are locks in every single door. You can't get into the pool. You can't get into the elevator. You can't get into anything without having a key fob or some kind of lock. So check this out. Private beach access. Here's your unit. You got your pool. You got some space for the dogs to run around. This place does allow pets, so really inexpensive HOAs here, and run anywhere between $500 to $800 a month, depending on what size unit you have. You're right here. A little busier today. It is a Monday. A little bit busier out here on the beach. We're in the drive section of the beach, but it is Cinco de Mayo, so have some things going on here today.
I've been here for days, trying to wash away the pain. Look at what you've done. You'll never be the same. So tell me where to go. I'll be there before you even know. You treat me right, I won't leave you alone.
All right, we're on the 5th floor, so I want to kind of just use some references for prior videos and things like that. This is Dune Point. We've done a video in here before. We did a 1.75 million. Actually, it was a 1.8 million versus 1.8 million video. This is Dune Point, 6 units in the building. This is A1A right here, which is Atlantic Avenue, South Atlantic Avenue. We're just a block away from Flagler. You're going to see how close we are when you see this balcony. This unit is awesome, 936 square feet. It definitely feels larger than that. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath unit, fully renovated on the inside, great rental income, about $300 a night. They do allow short-term rental here, so this is a really, really great unit for a really great price. So let's go inside and check it out. Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now, by the time you see this, other people have probably seen it, but this is not even on the market right now. I got a call from this lady today, and she wants me to list this, so we'll probably go live in about a week. So this isn't even on the market yet. I wanted to film it first. It's an unbelievable unit. We just walked around, completely renovated, so come on in. Got the tile floors, look super nice. Like Rachel says all the time, we like hard surfaces in Florida, especially when we're this close to the beach. We're gonna get to this in a second. We have great granite countertops here, nice kitchen area. Bedroom number 1 over here, again, nicely renovated. This unit's gonna come fully furnished. Most condos in New Smyrna Beach come fully furnished, so you're not gonna see a condo very often that doesn't. It goes right into the bathroom here, which then comes around and acts as your guest bathroom if anybody else is visiting or anything like that. All right, here's our living room space. Great picture of Flagler Avenue. Best burgers in the whole world, in my opinion. And my opinion is, should hold a lot of weight, like my stomach does. So, best burgers in New Smyrna Beach, which is just right up the street. Actually, funny enough, you can see it. We'll look at it in just a second. So, nice living space. Like the mirrors, makes it look a little bit larger. And then we have our primary bed. It's a good sized room. And obviously you can see that there's a king bed in here, balcony access. And then we have our primary bathroom as well with a closet, walk-in shower. Its own balcony, but let's come out and look at this balcony. Let's look at these views. I was talking about breakers. Well, there's breakers right there, the pink building. We have done a video and a sit down at Toni and Joe's, which is right here. This is Best Sunday Brunch in New Smyrna Beach. Classic staple of New Smyrna Beach, has been around forever. And then look at this, look at these views. Pretty awesome place. Water looks awesome today too, really, really blue. Oceana Beach Club is a really awesome place. Super, super, super busy with rent. So if you're looking for an income property that you want to stay part of the year and then you want to make money the rest of the year, this is absolutely the place. And the reason, obviously, you can see Flagler Avenue, breakers, Toni and Joe's, you have the ocean, you have everything. The amenities here are fantastic. So yeah, for rental, this is, for rental income, this is phenomenal choice.
Okay, so we're standing in the rec room. We were informed that this is about to be totally renovated, but what's cool is it is a shared space for everybody that lives here with pool table, snacks machines, vending machines, and this is just a nice little hangout place, but it will be totally renovated coming in the next few months. Okay, so they've got a foosball table, they've got vending machines for snacks, stuff for kids, and then also back here there is a whole laundromat. So that is extremely convenient if your unit does not have a washer and dryer unit. And then also just another little sitting area that's in here. And like we said, they're in the middle of renovating everything, so there's no floor in here yet, but there is about to be. This is so because this is a shared space, it does feel very reminiscent of like a hotel space, a resort space, great community style space for people who are coming in. If you're using it as an investment property or a rental property, they still have access to laundry, fun things to do. Say it's raining outside, you can come and hang out on here, or you're just steps away from Flagler. And so this is the pool area, patio area. There's access on the other side for picnics or dogs if you want. And I want you to see this. We are on the ocean, but look at how close you are just to Toni and Joe's. Like, we're gonna go eat in just a little bit, but you are so close to everything in Oceana. I mean, I know that this is an older resort, but it is also just classic condo living here in New Smyrna Beach. I mean, when you think about condos right on the beach, this is one of the ones that comes to mind. So if you're looking for rental income, this is really, really a great option for somebody. Even if you just want a vacation home, or if you are looking for a rental property, these rent really well. So, and you can see why this is a great rental opportunity as well. Because you've got your pool, you've got activities, you're right here on the beach, you've got walking distance to Flagler and to your restaurants. I mean, right next door. So that's really, really a huge opportunity for somebody, and a great location. It's all about location in New Smyrna Beach.
So we just got done looking at Oceana Beach Club. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Is the older amenities and a little bit older building a downfall to you, or do you love the fact that it's right next to Toni and Joe's, right next to, I mean, obviously on the ocean, right next to Flagler Avenue? Would you sacrifice one versus the other? Because I'm going to tell you, there's not a lot of places that you can have an investment property that produces this kind of income on short-term rental in New Smyrna Beach that's this close to Flagler Avenue. You can get some down by Ocean Walk, down by Bethune Beach. You can get some in Rochelle Island. You get some in Riverwalk as well. But those aren't like right on the beach like this one is. So give us your comments. Tell us what you think about trading one thing versus the other. So what are some of the things that you like at?
What I like about Oceana is that even though it's an older building, a lot of the units are upgraded in there. You've got like a bunch of mix of things, and the one that we got to see has been remodeled. It's super nice. I know that she makes killer income on that property. And when
seasonally
I think
between $300 and $400 a night.
Exactly. And when I think of like a vacation property, if I'm going somewhere, that's what I'm expecting. I want to be on the beach, looking at the ocean, and close to everything.
And figure, if you trade a hotel room, an older hotel room, for example, for this thing, yeah, it's a little bit more money, $300 a night, but you're still on the beach though. But you have two separate bedrooms that have their own bathrooms plus a living space. So,
and you can walk to everything just like any of the hotels in New Smyrna Beach.
Yep.
This is extremely walkable. I mean, we literally walked from next door over here to Toni and Joe's, which, by the way,
let's talk about Toni and Joe's for a second, because our unit that we looked at is right here. There's live music here all the time. This is a classic staple of New Smyrna Beach. It's an older place. I think it was probably a house converted into a restaurant.
I love it. And if that's something that you're looking forward to, is having a small town feel and community where you're going to really recognize people all the time, New Smyrna Beach is it. Like the people that live here full time recognize each other 8 times out of 10.
Yeah, I would say so.
But as far as Toni and Joe's goes, we frequent here quite often because it's nice to be on the beach. You get that cross breeze.
So talking about Toni and Joe's is definitely one of our favorite places. I don't think there's a better Sunday brunch in New Smyrna Beach than Toni and Joe's. But also they have live bands out here all the time. So if you live next door in Oceana, open your balcony. Open your windows, open your doors. Listen to the live bands. It's so awesome. Again, this is a classic staple New Smyrna Beach. You can literally walk up from the beach, come in here, grab a drink. Legally, you're not supposed to take that alcoholic beverage out on the beach because New Smyrna Beach does not allow alcohol unless you're down at Canaveral Shores, which does allow it.
A really fun fact. As long as it's not in a glass container, you are allowed to drink in State Park Beach.
Yep, State Park Beach. We have a short clip, some videos there on the State Beach. There's a couple really interesting things there. It's the only beach in Florida that you can ride a horse on.
Yep.
You can also take alcoholic beverages. There are 5 parking sections also, each 1 mile apart from each other. Section 5 parking is full nude if you want to. If that's your thing and that's interesting to you, hey, if that helps you want to move to New Smyrna Beach because they have a nude beach, Section 5 of the Canaveral Shores, that's it. But back to Toni and Joe's. This place is awesome. Awesome food here, hole-in-the-wall place. They say, Anthony Bourdain, one of my favorite travel people in the whole world, said all the time, do as the locals do. If you want to do what the locals do in New Smyrna Beach, you come to Toni and Joe's because this place is absolutely one of those places. So more on some of the stuff that you like about Oceana.
I like that it's just classic beachfront condos. I like the accessibility to everything around us. I mean, just the ability to walk somewhere and not have to get in a car and drive somewhere, I think is really great for renters. It's great for people, just if you own the property and you just want to not have to have the trouble of you don't even at this point need a golf cart because you are pretty much on Flagler. You don't even need the golf cart. Golf carts are fun. Golf carts are great. We love to use the golf carts to get around, but
you're not going to find parking closer than your own parking spot.
No.
At Oceana on Flagler Avenue. So
exactly. And I like, they have a pool. The pool's, average.
That's probably a con to me, to be honest with you. It's not really that nice of a pool area. I mean, it's okay, but it's not that great. But you have God's pool right out here. So I don't know that you're going to be spending a lot of time in that pool if you have this available to you. But I would have to say that that's probably a con to me. The age of the building is probably a con, but I'm going to tell you the biggest con for sure, 100%. If you're buying this as an investment property and you want to stay here for part of the year and then you want to rent for part of the year, do not rent through them. Rent through your own rental company.
Right.
They charge 30% for the rentals, and that's absolutely absurd and ridiculous. And in New Smyrna Beach, it is a little bit higher. You're going to run anywhere from 10% at Holiday Cove to 20% in Bouchelle Island to 25% if you go through a rental company, but I've never heard anything more than 25%. 30% is absolutely crazy. So if you're going to buy as an investment property, buy it and use your own rental company. I like to use D3. I'm going to plug them for a second. I know Vanessa, the owner, but I have other rental companies as well, but I would say not to use them. That's the biggest con for me out of Oceana.
And honestly, any rental property that you are looking to get on beachside, just ask Matt. He can tell you all the details on who to go through, what kind of prices you're going to get. And
well, I was trying to plug myself without plugging myself, but thanks for doing that.
You're
I
welcome.
like to talk about things that people wouldn't know unless they were here, unless they used me, that they wouldn't know, whether it be the direction of the balcony facing and the importance of that, which does play a huge factor in buying, or if it's, something like this, like if you're going to be renting it out, who to go through, things like that. I mean, if you need contractors, you need air conditioning, electricians, plumbers, remodel people, I am not going to refer anybody to you that I wouldn't put my own reputation on the line for. And reputations are like credit scores. It just takes one little thing to mess the whole thing up. So let me know. Listen, we get phone calls, emails, text messages, Zoom invites every day from people just like you wanting to move to the beach. So whether it be 2 days, 20 days, or 200 days, reach out. Let us know. We'd love to help you move to the beach and have lunch with you at Toni and Joe's.
Yeah.
So until next time, we'll talk to you later. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks.